Hey Sagittarius, just did a whole reading for you and it went kaputski. So we're going to redo it. It was kind of a doozy, so we're going to see if we can channel some better vibaroonies for you. So we're going to be using the Gypsy Witch deck. If you'll notice, I'm still solo. Work stuff kicked up for Jeremy, so I'm going to keep doing weeklies until we can get back together for the beginning of May, and then we'll be coming at you. So, alright, we're going to do from the 15th to the 21st of April 2018, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm going to get the general energies, probably leaning towards love, though. Alright, Sag. Don't fail me now, Mr. Cooter. None of that business. Alright, come on, Sagittarius. Alright, so Saggy. General reading. See what applies. Alright, Saggy. Alright, so the park wants to come out. Noticing it. There it is with one of these guys. Just to round it out. Yeah, Sag, you got some serious energy, because it's like, I'm not done. Not done. It's almost like you don't want to know. Alright, Saggy. So this may be for a very targeted bunch of folk. Alright, there it is. Whew. So, children, fox, scythe, metal, coffin, book. Okay. Still heavy, but not as heavy as the last one. So I'm glad that shook out. Whoever energy I was picking up on there. Bye-bye. At the center we have the children, which is beginnings, starting up things. But this beginning, or this restart, I feel like what is already, this is pre-existing. This is pre-existing crap. And the children is innocence and stuff, and I think maybe whatever's going on, you want to go back there, but you can't really, because I think you're meeting with opposition. Whoever it is having a change, a pretty big one, a pretty, I don't want to say finite, but it's the coffin, which is a, death, but it's a very definitive change. The stork is more of like a happy light change. This is like major changing of mind, and with the honor, it's like someone else is being awarded something, or someone is getting something else that maybe I think Sagittarius thinks they're due. Which is a weird way to put it. Once again, this is difficult to articulate. Everyone else has just been zippy zoom, but this is the fox with the scythe. So there's a need to cut things out, but there's almost like not sneakiness, but there's a wiliness to it. There's a cunning that, Sagittarius will cut it out, but you'll know that it's happening, and they will make sure that you do. And it's not the vengeful nature of Sag, but it's the I want to say grandstanding. It's that, like, I won't be ignored kind of. That sounds so heavy, but I am feeling heavy. But the book is secrets and stuff, It's knowledge, it's knowing things. I think maybe Sagittarius is feeling defensive and waiting for whatever to happen. I want to find out about this, the children in New Beginning. This definitely needs some clarifying action. The tree. This has just been going on. You know, you want the stability. You want the longevity. The dog, the faithfulness, the loyalty. The stork with the clover. I think there is a change of luck coming for the better. I think whatever energy Sag is in is kind of heavy. So the fox and the scythe, let's find out what that's about. The swords and the moon. So the swords is defensiveness, it's cutting. Maybe Sagittarius is coming at this aggressively, and it's funny because the moon is gaining recognition for something, so I think there is that feeling of like, no, that should be me. I put in my time, but it's also intuition, which I think might be working with the book. So Sag already knows something or will be knowing something instinctually. Look, that flipped. Then there's the lion, which is the surprise, but it's being able to defend yourself against it. But, oh, it's gonna be a wallop, because you have the lion, which is surprise, but being able to defend yourself. Then there's the lightning. Then there's the broken mirror. So this is, you know, I don't want to say it's not bad luck. It is realizations. This is changing perceptions, and it's gonna happen hard and quickly. You have the star, which is healing and someone getting what they want, all your hopes and everything. I want to find out what this star is. The birds, so it's very flighty, gossipy can be. The hands, so there's a union, a meeting or something. Yeah. Then there's the pig, so it's very ego driven. Then there's the shepherd, which watches their flock. It's almost, I get kind of a slimy thing going over here. It's like someone is getting what they want, and they're gonna, I don't want to say rub your nose in it, but there is a lot of like haha, like the shepherd's gonna be like, look at my flock, you know, with the piggy ego thing, and like, look what happened, and look what I have. Now I want to find out about this book. I don't know, just the rider. So I think this comes in quick with that lightning and stuff. It's almost like you didn't expect it. With the snake and the mountain. So it's like, I'm not dealing with your snakiness, and I think this is, you know, with the scythe and stuff, I think this is Sag having to put a kibosh on something. Like, I'm not dealing with your crap. I just get a lot of shitstorm coming the way. No, but then it's still the communication of like, no, I'm tink, 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 I'm still here. But the lily is having the maturity and the timing. Ooh, okay. Yeah. So there's this heart, there's the cat and the mice. So somebody is just, they're just kind of full of crap. It's almost like they're out to I don't want to say hurt you, but they're just, someone's messing with you for almost like sport, like cat and mouse. Cat and mouse. Yeah, cat and mouse. Yeah. There is this cat and mouse game. And then the whip. So there's aggression, or someone is in it for the bouquet and is not on the up and up. And I think Sag is going to, I think there's some lightning striking this week. Yeah, we're coming out of retrograde, but you still got to deal with the shadow. All right. Someone's just being a jerk. All right. Let's find out. I don't think this is Sag. I think this is coming at Sag. And that makes me feel bad at my tum-tum. So 5 of Cups. It's regret. 3 of Swords. Yeah, so rough or Rooney. Please be... Oh, Ace of Wands. No, yes. Haha. Pull it out, Sag. You can do it. Don't take nothing from nobody, Sag. All right. Oh, gosh. Louisa doozy. Sorry. Don't mean to curse. I want one more. I do. All right. No, I want another. I'm sorry, guys. This is turning into... Okay. I don't mean to... like... Oh, what's this one? Oh, what's this one? Oh. Oh, get out of town, buckaroo. Okay. All right. So. Sag. So you have this 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords. This is not good energy. This is regret. This is, you know, just crap. 3 of Swords is this heartbreak. It's just a sucko energy that you're in. But then Ace of Wands. It's like, you know, no, I get to start over. I get to begin again. I get to do what I want to do now that all this is over with. And the quote on this one is Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, which is, whatever you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Yeah, so all this junk, forget them. Kick it to the curb, baby. Because then you have Lovers with 7 of Swords. Now, the Lovers can be a Gemini, but it's also decisions, it's love, and whoever just gave... Someone's getting the shaft, and I don't know if it's Sag getting the shaft or Sag giving the shaft, but there's this new beginning that gets to start. The 7 of Swords is... They say it's the cheating card, but I think as far as this deck goes, it is being able to, you know, get away with your swords and, you know, get away from the conflict and move on. So one must have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star, which is Friedrich Nietzsche. And then Lovers, the heart has reasons that reason cannot know. So there's a whole lot of head stuff going on. I think that flips. The other stuff that wanted to come out was the Hanged Man with the Empress. And then back here you had the children as the central thing. Sag is waiting for this new start. There's an... Oh, I even hit my computer. That's fired up about it. There's this new start that needs to be had, but it's not coming yet. It's almost like waiting... The waiting with the Hanged Man is just... It's this frustration. But then the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Swords came out, which backs up the whole air sign business with the Gemini stuff. But it's also the truth coming in. It's, you know, and it's that younger, immature, like, you remember how I said that, like, look at it all I have, and you're like, you know, I just wanted to flip the bird, like, me. That's what I get. And in the Wheel of Fortune, it's that timing. You need that wheel to flip over. You need that turn to happen. And I think that's when that Ace of Wands can happen. So that's good. I mean, I think... Oh, and I'm sorry. I meant to note that the 6 of Wands was under, you know, as the bottom of the deck. So there is victory coming. There is, but there's just... And then the 7 of Wands with the Justice and 6 of Cups. So, yeah, there is... Sag needs to defend themselves, fortify themselves. You get justice that you want. It's going to suck when the truth kind of hits you. Your perceptions need to change, but you get the victory on the back end. You know, it's just up front. It's going to kind of be the pits. I hate delivering news like that. Retreat. But it's actually better than the last reading I just did that conked out. So I think Spirit was like, no. We need to show Saggy that they get good stuff. Because I think it's been kind of a weird time. So we're going to take 3 Romance Angels. 3 Romance Angels. Okay, retreat, flirt, and soulmate. So you need to retreat. Duh. So there is a need to kind of pull back. And if this is someone, you know, let it unfold. Do not get in their face. Flirt, you know, don't be a bitch about it, but, you know, flirt, it's just be lighthearted about it, but don't take anything too seriously. Then you have the soulmate, which is, you know, if it is your soulmate, see, maybe this is where the stork and the clover come in, because there is that change for the better. There is this new kind of start thing going on, and the soulmate, I don't get so much that this is external. I get this is like Sag being okay with themselves. Does that make sense? Like, I hate to say you are your own soulmate. It's like your own best friend, but it's like the heaviness that you had to deal with. You need to just lighten up with the flirt and then, you know, let things kind of unfold themselves. But, you know, just remember you get the victory. The soulmate thing, I'm not sure if this person is your soulmate, because I feel like you've been put through the ringer. It's like it's almost, is it worth it? So Carnelian. Okay, this is, sorry guys. Gemini got Carnelian. Oh, Gemini. So I do want to, okay. That's 3. I'll take these together. So Carnelian came through as creativity, vitality, regeneration, and sexuality. Remember how I said someone might just be, you know, wanting the sexy from you? So we have, these came out together, and I will take these because it is, you know, it's the reds, it's the oranges, it's, you know, that's a good grounding, like, vavoom energy. We have Sunstone, which is good fortune, willpower, originality. I think you might need that to be dealing with the crumb bum situation up front. Ruby is passion, courage, consciousness. Tiger Eye is patience, readiness, decisive action, and focus. I think these are all things that Sag needs to double down on. And, you know, the wheel is going to turn. You might not like what you hear, but it'll allow you to have that new start. So, whatever is going on, please let me know, because this is, that was heavy duty. So, all right, Sagittarius, we're going to be back, and we'll be talking to you for May. Until then, you be well.